You want to do Killer Joe? We'll just go maybe before you. Okay, let's go. Ready from the top. Ready? 1, 2. 1, 2. Hold it. What's that? We're doing Killer Joe. What happened?
Something's wrong with the saxophone. I'm sorry,
Something
Chev.
stuck?
Well,
maybe it's
you want to take a look?
Oh, there's something in here. Wait a second. Oh, yeah, it's a gerbil.
It's a gerbil. Well, why don't you just put it in your pants and we'll start over?
All right, start again. Ready? And 1, 2, 3, 4.
Stop sniffing that chair. It's the Chevy Chase Show from Hollywood. Tonight from Beverly Hills, 90210, Jason Priestley and actress Beverly D'Angelo. Doo-wop group The Enchanters. Tom Scott and the Sunset Boulevard Marching Band. Now here he is, Chevy Chase.
Second show. Thank you very much. Boy, do my glands itch. You know, it is my second show. Last night we were in a tizzy. Are you okay? It's all right. You got a gerbil in your pocket? All right. Last night we did a joke on our first show, and we frankly got a lot of calls, and it was frankly a little unfair. It was about Michael Jackson. No, seriously, in this country, everyone is innocent until proven guilty in a court of law. This man wasn't even indicted. As a matter of fact, I feel very bad. I called Michael this morning to see if he was okay, and he assured me he was holding his own. Anyway, now, just calm down. Please. We got a great show from Beverly Hills 90210. Jason Priestley is here. And, you know, actress Beverly D'Angelo, or Mrs. Clark Griswold. Plus our own basketball star, Sam Archer. But first, say hello to Tom Scott and the Sunset Boulevard Marching Band. Tommy.
Thank you, Chevy.
Boys, how are you?
Great, thanks.
I feel like $100. You know, I don't want this. I want you out. Now it's time for a segment we call Talk to Chevy. You know, I like to keep in touch with my audience, but I don't want to pick up any rashes. So instead of talking with people in person, we put a camera out in the street and ask people if they had any questions for me, and they do, apparently, so I'm going to try to answer some of them right here off the cuff. So I know I have a monitor here. Let's see the first question, Steve.
I'm just wondering, Chevy, how many licks does it take to get to the Tootsie Roll center of a Tootsie Pop?
The center of a Tootsie... Well, that's a delightful question. Why don't we find out? Fred, are you here? Fred?
Yeah. Hey,
come here.
What's going on?
You know, Fred,
right.
This is Fred.
Hey.
Fred Wolf. All right. I don't know if you heard the question, but this guy wants to know how long it takes to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop, and I know you're always, you know, licking on those things.
Yeah,
because I always have one.
Oh, I always got, yeah.
Yeah.
I love that. Yeah,
So do you have time now, or are you busy, or?
Oh, no, I got a date. I was going to shower and shave and stuff, so.
Yeah, you do need a shave.
Yeah,
okay, well, do me a favor while you're up there doing that. Will you just
lick it,
on
like
that
count,
and just
count the licks?
Count the licks. See how long it takes to get to the center. And
Sounds
when we're
good.
through with these questions, come back and...
Okay, great.
Okay,
sure. Okay,
you take care.
Okay, cool.
We're going to have the answer for you in a minute. Let me see the next question.
Chevy, I always wanted to know, what kind of underwear do you wear?
You sure that question's for me? Actually... What? I don't know what he said. What kind of underwear do I wear? I think he had an answer for it, but I can just tell you that it's transparent. I like to see what I'm doing. Next.
Chevy, I have one question for you. How come every time I see you, whether it's in movies or in magazines, you're always wearing a cap?
Well, look, that's an interesting observation. You know, I feel, frankly, that I look weird without. In fact, I have two of them. I have, well, this one here, and then I have one right here. Next.
What color underwear do you wear?
Boy, you know, that's a lot of questions about underwear. What was that? What color? What color underwear do you wear? I don't know. As a matter of fact, my underwear changes color, depending on what I've had for lunch. In fact, right now, I think I'm wearing Rocky Road right now. Next.
Hello, I'm Mark, and I only have one question for you. Why are you so funny?
Well, now that's really a two-part question. The first is the existential question, why, which none of us can really answer, and the second part is, are you so funny? And of course, the answer is yes.
Chevy, I'd like to know, I'm a 7th grade school teacher back in upstate New York, and I'd like to know what kind of guy you were like in 7th grade, and would I like you if you were one of my students?
Oh, 7th grade teacher. Oh, yeah. 7th grade. Oh, I'll never forget 7th grade. My teacher stretching up on tippy toes right on the blackboard. Golden blonde hair, big blue eyes, leaning over, helping me with my papers. I wonder where Mr. Preston is today. Any more? Any more?
Hi, Chevy. My name's TJ, and this is my dog, Drive-By. And we want to know, when you coming to Compton, man?
All right. I believe the question was, when am I coming to Compton? And my answer, of course, is when people stop naming their dogs Drive-By. I think yeah. Any more?
Chevy, what type of ladies do you like? You like them big, small, medium, or large?
Look, fella, you're a little behind the times. I don't like to label women according to trivial things like their physical attributes. I mean, hasn't the feminist movement taught us anything? Really? Since you asked, I like them with big hooters and a paper bag over their head, but it's none of your business. All right, well, that's all the time we have right now for questions. Hold on, Fred. Fred, are you here? How you doing with that Tootsie Pop, buddy?
Oh, man, it's not going so good,
What
Chevy.
the heck?
Man.
Come on out here, gee. You look like you're in some sort of pain here.
Licked it like 1,000 times, man.
1,000 times?
Yeah.
And still didn't get to the...
Yeah, can I stop now, man?
I guess you... Let me see the Tootsie Pop. No, that's your razor, Fred. You know, that's the problem. That's the problem. Well, at least we know how it takes 1,000 licks to get the razor dough. Yeah, you know, your face is a little sticky. I didn't think you got much of a shave from that Tootsie Pop.
Go
back and shave and have a good date, huh?
Yeah, all right. Sorry.
Okay, we'll be right back with Jason Priestley. Welcome back. Hey, my first guest, Jason Priestley, who, of course, the star of 90210, will be out in just a moment. But first, I want you all to meet one of the many talented people on my staff. Unfortunately, he couldn't be here, but there is somebody else here. This gentleman here is the multi-voiced announcer, Ron Russ, and he's going to be with us a long time.
Thank you very much.
Well, Ron, the reason I have you out here is because I know you're going to be announcing Jason, but I don't think that I want the regular kind of announcer's voice. I'd like to hear some of the little things you do with your voice, and I know you can do a lot of impressions. Do you do any Arnold Stang? Or Arnold Schwarzenegger, that's right.
Well, I've been known to do a little Arnold Schwarzenegger. In fact, I've been meaning to tell you, Mr. Chase, you need to pump up just a little bit. You're a little flabby, looking like a girly man.
Very good. That's very good. Who else you do? Who else you? I know you do lots of them, but do one of my favorites.
I have a few favorites.
Mine.
Old movie favorites.
Yeah.
My favorite is James Mason.
Yeah, do him.
From one of my old favorite movies, Chevy. Actually, Sir Joe, we're sorry we took you so early, but things got messed up here in heaven, so that's the way it goes.
Heaven can wait. Beautiful. Very good. Now, I know you've been working on this one, and I'd like you to get Jason Priestley out here by imitating your favorite talk show host.
My favorite talk show host?
Yeah.
Okay, can I stand up for this?
Sure, sure. Please do.
My favorite talk show.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. My first guest can be seen here on Fox every week, starring in the very big hit series Beverly Hills 90210. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Jason Priestley.
Chevy, I watched your show last night, right?
Oh, you did?
I thought it was good, yeah.
Well, that makes one of us.
Well, I watched it, and you know, Whoopi and Goldie were sitting here and talking about how someone walked up to Whoopi and called her Goldie. Well, I had a similar experience with Goldie. I was in Tucson. I was doing a film with Kurt Russell, and Goldie came down to see us on the set. And
the film's Tombstone?
Yeah, on Tombstone. Yeah, I was down there doing that, and so Goldie showed up, and you know, I don't know what came over me. I walked right up to her. I said, Whoopi, I loved you in Private Benjamin. You know, so that's kind of where it went last night.
I don't think a lot of people say, to Whoopi that she looks like Goldie, but Goldie does look a lot like Whoopi.
She does.
It's funny because that happened last night when Whoopi and Goldie were out here. For those of you who weren't watching the show, I just don't want to get into it. Now, you are such a big star at such a young age. You should be very, very happy. Has it changed you much, or are you pretty much the same guy you've been all your life?
I think I'm pretty much the same guy I've been all my life. You know, it's I've stayed close to my home ocean, is what it is. I grew up in Vancouver, and so I've stayed near the Pacific, and I think that has something to do with it. You didn't stay near your home ocean, did you?
Well, I did for many years, and I go there in the summers. My home ocean, as you know, is the Arabian Sea.
You're right.
It's Long Island. It's the east, but I know what you mean.
Right. Long Island, isn't that the home of Amy Fisher and Joey Buttafuoco and?
One of them.
Yeah.
Buttafuoco.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, it's all right. Sorry. I don't want to get angry at you.
Sorry.
Yeah. But you are from Canada.
Yeah. I'm from Vancouver. Yes.
A lot of people who come down here from Canada are usually comedians, but you're a very serious actor, and obviously funny too. But what brings you down here? You have a green card?
No, I don't. Don't tell anyone. I came down here in 1987. I moved here, and I was, just wanted to, to continue working as an actor. I'd done a lot of work up there, and as a child and stuff, I worked up there, and then I came down here and.
You were a child actor.
I was. Yeah, I was.
So, a lot of them don't make it. I mean, what happened to you? How could you be so healthy?
I don't know. I had. I think my first temper tantrum was when I was about 6 years old. I did a commercial for like Tonka trucks or something, and I remember. I was young, so I don't really remember. But I remember picking up the truck and throwing it at the director.
Really?
So yeah. I think some of that rubbed off on Shannon. Maybe. Oh, I didn't say that. I was kidding. Cheap shot, I'm sorry.
No,
that's a joke.
That's okay.
Joke.
Yeah.
She throws things at me.
Does she?
Yeah, no.
What is she like? Is she
Oh,
really?
Shannon's fine.
Yeah. Are any of them a pain in the neck? I mean,
no, no one's a pain in the neck.
I keep reading stuff like that. Actually, I don't read it, but my daughters read it to me.
Your daughters read it too?
Yeah.
Well, look at this, Dad. But Chevy, you don't look that old. You should be able to read things for yourself.
I can't. No. I'm having a hard enough time reading these cards here. Let's see. Same ocean. Hockey fan. You're a big hockey fan.
Big hockey
Me
fan.
too.
Yeah. I'm a hockey fan. Right. You people are the reason that hockey tickets in L.A. are now $500 a seat. You realize that?
Is it really for the
What's
season
for the
or for
playoffs? Did anyone try to go to the playoffs? Yeah. Right. It was insane. You couldn't get a seat.
That's too much.
Now you go to the Lakers games, right?
Yes.
You're paying a pretty penny for that.
Well, that's 50 grand.
Right. A game?
I hope not. No, that's a season ticket, and it's really great to have a season ticket when everybody on the team is 5'2" now. And, but no, it's expensive. I know it's expensive. The reason I asked you earlier about your young age and what you've done is and how remarkable it is because I also know that you direct, which is something, of course, I want to do.
Right.
And
well, I was fortunate enough to get on 90210 and start hassling our producers right away about letting me direct some episodes. And last year they finally gave in, and so I did one last year, and I'll be doing a couple more this year.
That's great.
Yeah.
And you directed Bert.
I directed Bert. Yeah. Bert was great. Bert came in, and Bert's really professional. He comes in and he does his job, and he was fun. He kept pulling me aside and going, Jay, come here, let me tell you how to do this faster.
Yeah.
Let me tell you how to do this better. Because Bert directs most of the Evening Shade episodes.
Oh, he does?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought he was just in them. Yeah.
Well, he's in them as well.
Yeah.
And so he gave me all these tips, but it was the last day of my episode, so I didn't really get to use any of them. But
he's probably predominantly a stunt man. I don't know what his directing is like. How did you like Tombstone working on that movie? Yeah, I know Kurt Russell was in it.
Kurt Russell, Val Kilmer, Sam Elliott, Powers Booth.
Isn't it funny doing a Western? I mean, honestly.
It is. It's a bunch of grown men playing grown-up cowboys. So it's a lot of fun. It was great. It was the cast was wonderful, and for me to get to work with that cast was really exciting.
Yeah, they're good people.
Yeah.
Listen, I know you have a clip here because I know tonight's the big opening, and I haven't seen it, but
right.
I will be seeing it.
Right. Well, thank you. Please do.
Thank you. Yeah. Can we run the clip?
Yeah.
You'll
sure.
Explain it after it happens.
Sure.
Can you run that, Steve? Getting any?
I guess what I need.
Explain this clip. Is this Brandon or Brando now?
Well, no, Brando would have said, "There's some butter in the fridge. Bring it to me."
That's right. A lot of butter.
A lot of butter.
Yeah.
I questioned that when we had to do
cow.
this.
Yeah. But this is a very sexual, salacious, lascivious, disgusting scene.
Yes, it certainly is.
And she's beautiful. Who is she?
Her name is Rubia Lamort. She's an actress. She was a nice kid.
She was?
Yes.
Oh.
Well, I mean, she still is, I'm
and
sure.
She'll be on the show.
I haven't seen her in a while, but I'm sure she still is.
And the idea is you just want to sleep with her?
Well, no, she just wants to sleep with me.
That's
I mean,
right.
my whole problem with this, and I was talking to the directors and producers, I'm saying, guys, do you know a 17, 18-year-old boy in the world who, if a woman says to him, "I want to sleep with you tonight," who'd say, "Are you sure that's what you want?" But he'd be naked. You know what I'm saying?
That's right. Yeah. He'd be busting out all over.
Yeah, see?
Okay. Well, have you ever played in these celebrity hockey games? Are there celebrity hockey games?
Yeah, there's a team called the Celebrity All-Stars, and I play on it. We travel around the country and we play for charity.
You're good then. Yeah.
I'm not too good. I think when I was younger I was better. I played actually here in Los Angeles at the Forum a few weeks ago for the T.J. Martell Foundation, and and I skated with Pavel Bure, who plays for the Vancouver Canucks. Pavel, all right. And Russ Courtnall, who plays I think he plays for Chicago now. And
did you get the body slam?
Plays for who? Dallas Stars. Plays for the Dallas Stars. Thank you very much. Used to be the Minnesota North Stars. That's a travesty of justice.
Have him removed.
So I got to skate with those two guys, and being on the ice with them and we made a couple of nice plays, the three of us. And then just watching them, I realized that there was no chance I was ever going to be fast enough or good enough or anything to ever play in the NHL.
It's just another, there's no chance they're going to be on Beverly Hills 90210.
That's true.
That's because you're so good. Thanks a lot for coming.
All right, thanks, Chevy.
Really good to have you. Stick around, folks. News updates still to come. Beverly D'Angelo will be here, and I'm bound to do something to embarrass myself. So much. You are a lovely audience, and I think we have the most beautiful audiences here in Southern California you can find. I'd like to come down and say hello to a couple of you. How are you?
Hey, fine.
Good to see you. How you doing? Nice to see you. Charming audience. Good to see you. You married? Okay. Hi there. How are you? How are you? Married?
Chevy? Yeah.
Okay.
My wife.
Hi. How are you? Good to see you. Is this your wife?
Yeah.
Hi. She's beautiful. You mind if I give her a little peck? Just a little kiss.
That's enough. That's enough.
He said that's enough. What's your name?
Bill.
Bill? Do I have a could Paige come down here, please, for a sec? You are sweet. I'd like you to meet my page. This is Bill.
Hi. How you doing, Bill?
You want to remove him, please?
What's going on? Hey, what do you... What, I gotta go... What about my wife?
All right. I was kidding. That really wasn't Bill, and that wasn't his wife. I don't know who she is, but that wasn't his wife. That's mine. All right, now that I've got my mouth all warmed up, I kind of feel like harmonizing. Thank you. I met these guys a while back and had fun singing with them, and if I don't screw it up too badly, maybe they'll be kind enough to come back. Ladies and gentlemen, the Enchanters.
Well, I got a gal and maybe you come name. She don't love me, but I love her just the same. Ruby, how I want you. Like those stuff, I'm gonna haunt you. Ruby, when will you be mine? Ruby, baby. Each time I see you, baby, my heart cries. Rudy, baby. And I'm gonna steal you away from all the guys. Rudy, baby. From the sunny day I met you, I made a bet that I would get you. Rudy, when will you be mine? Rudy, baby. Now she don't matter that I love her just the same. Ruby, how I want you. Like those stuff, I'm gonna haunt you. Ruby, when will you be mine? Oh, girl. Ruby, when will you be mine? Say you did. Ruby, when will you be mine?
Beverly, Gibson, Bucci, Morris Beats, Eric Butler, and Videus Lovett. Stay where you are and we'll be right back.
AWS. It's time now for News Update with our anchor, Chevy Chase.
Yeah, I just have the fist removed surgically. I gotta go. Good evening, I'm Chevy Chase. Our top story, more celebrities have been implicated in the Heidi Fleiss Hollywood Madam case, including the star of the hit movie Beethoven. President Clinton and Vice President Gore met with reporters yesterday to unveil their new strategy to make the government more financially efficient. At the core of the proposal is an annual fundraiser selling books on the White House lawn. As a part of the new government streamlining plan, the post office will now save money by limiting employees to 5 bullets a week. Later, the president relaxed with a round of golf and scored his first hole-in-one. Lanny Watkins is recuperating at Bethesda Naval Hospital. Egyptian Sheikh Omar Abdel Rahman awaits trial following an indictment on charges he headed the terrorist ring that bombed the World Trade Center toy boat. The blind Muslim cleric also reportedly asked to be prosecuted under Islamic law. That way, if he's convicted, his sentence will most likely be an eye for an eye, which for him is no big deal. Well, Michael Jackson. Russian President Boris Yeltsin embraced a field of barley today after it was explained to him that barley is the primary ingredient in whiskey. Later in Moscow, Yeltsin was mobbed by citizens who shook his hand and tried to get a contact buzz from his breath. In Los Angeles, Stacey Kuhn and Lawrence Powell have been denied bail during their appeal and will begin serving their prison term next month. Spokesman for the two said they didn't mind going to jail just as long as they could bring their batons. And we'll be right back after this message.
Oh, boy. Move on in.
Oh, boy, burger, surely you can dig. It's tasty. It's hot. It's juicy. It's so hot. And oh, boy.
Oh, hi. I'm Erd Hayden, owner of Oh Boy Burger. You know, along with our trademark smiles and affordable prices, there's another reason you should eat here instead of that other chain. We respect the planet. And that's why our mouth-watering burgers are made from cows that have never grazed in the precious rainforest. You see, we want to preserve Mother Earth so she doesn't become some cold, barren planet spinning in a bleak, dark hell. Why don't those other guys? Oh, and one more thing. Cows have feelings too, don't they, Becky?
Gosh, they sure do, Mr. Hayden.
That's why I like that other chain. Our cows are never fed sawdust or teased with lit cigars, and nobody ever gets sloppy drunk and molests them. So come on down and see us at Oh Boy Burger. Sure, we're being competitive, but you know who comes out the winner. Our Mother Earth. And that's our guarantee.
Jesse Jackson officially came out against the North American Free Trade Agreement this week, claiming that NAFTA is Shafta. Jackson went on to say the president is hesitant and Gore is a bore. Jackson was immediately arrested and his poetic license was revoked. Officials at Sing Sing Prison in New York announced that they will now offer kosher meals and separate meat from dairy, as opposed to the rest of the prison population who just separate meat from new meat. Experts issued a warning tonight that female and male condoms should never be worn by a man and a woman at the same time, unless you happen to like the sound of screeching tires. And finally, the ever-popular Hershey Kiss will soon be joined by a new candy cousin, the Hershey Hug, a drop of milk chocolate filled with white chocolate. By early next month, Hershey hopes to have completed the chocolate line, starting with Hershey's Hug, followed by Hershey's Kiss, the Hershey's Cop a Feel, Hershey's Hop in Bed, and Hershey's Finish Prematurely, Roll Over in Shame, and Cry Yourself to Sleep. And that's the news. Good night, and have a pleasant tomorrow.
There's more of the Chevy Chase Show still to come. Join Chevy tomorrow for Manic Martin Short's inaugural visit, and also from Dave's World, Harry Anderson. Coming up next, one of Chevy's many more movie wives, actress Beverly D'Angelo.
Thank you, Tom. My next guest and I spent a great deal of time together in bed and on vacation in the movies, of course. Please welcome the very lovely Beverly D'Angelo. Wow.
Hi, Jeff.
Hi, Mrs. Griswold. How are you?
Fine, Sparky.
Sparky, that's right.
Sparky, yeah.
Yeah, Sparky.
Sparky.
You look great.
Thank you.
And you're working on 2 movies at the same time.
Yeah,
And you look great. Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Have you slept at all? I mean,
yeah, I've been sleeping. I kind of wanted. You know how there's so much time off between when you're shooting,
no.
when you're working on a movie.
Yeah, a little.
Well, you know, like
Yeah.
you have a day here, a day there. So I figured that I could do 2 at the same time. So I am. I'm doing one with Paul Hogan, Crocodile Dundee.
Oh, yeah.
A
Right.
Western.
Yeah. What's he like? I mean, is he...
What's he like?
Yeah.
Australian.
Does he really have an accent?
Yeah, it's a real accent.
Yeah. A sense of humor?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's not
with
like
crocodiles
you,
and
of
knives.
course. Well, no, this is a Western. So he's got like little snake eye charms and guns and
Yeah.
horses and all that. And then I'm doing the movie I'm doing at the same time is The Pterodactyl Woman of Beverly Hills.
Yeah. Give me a break. Seriously?
Seriously.
You mean like terror, like P-T-E-R-Y-L?
Yeah, it's in
Pterodactyl.
Pterodactyl. It's in The Flying Dinosaur. This is a very bourgeois Beverly Hills couple. Pixie Chandler is on the Save the Art Deco Buildings committees, and Dick Chandler is an archaeologist, and he goes into the desert and unearths some bones on sacred Indian burial ground, which incurs the curse of pterodactylism on Pixie. But the community and the family comes together. They say, you know, Pixie's got a problem. We've got to help her with it. I have an egg. It's kind of a tour de force.
Yeah. Well, I have an egg, too. I'm having one as we speak. There it is. It's gone.
Yours might be...
Okay. I know I'd like to see the one with Paul Hogan, but the Pterodactyl Woman I've got to see. Now, what kind of makeup do you... I mean, do you have special effect makeup?
There's some computer animation, like digital computer,
Yeah.
like in Death Becomes Her, with a kind of morph the body and all that kind of stuff.
Where they turned her head backwards? Yeah. Yeah, that's great. Well, I wish we could do another... what is the matter with you people?
What? I love you too.
Would you like to do another vacation?
No.
I knew it.
Just kidding. Yes, I would.
No, I knew you wouldn't.
No,
You have any
would.
ideas?
Well, we talked about that.
Yeah.
Remember when I was on the Larry King show and you called me up and took all my phone time?
Yes.
And you had an idea then for us to go to Yugoslavia.
I did?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Somewhere near Bosnia and Herzegovina?
Yeah, something like that, yeah. But that's kind of over with.
No, but there
now.
was actually a good idea, which
Would
was
be a good
we were on a
location.
shipwreck. And it was going to be the Swiss Family Griswold, I thought was.
That's a good one. Or Mars. Weren't we going to go to Mars once?
You were going to go.
to
I
Mars.
was going to go to
No,
Mars.
someone was going to go to Mars. Or we could take separate ones. I could go to Vegas. You could go hunting.
That's an interesting one. What would our kids be doing?
Maybe our kids are dead by now.
You think? Yeah, we've done We've done
3.
3, and the children appear to be the same age in every one.
And it's strange, isn't it?
On occasion, they get younger.
Occasionally they get younger, and they change.
Yeah, isn't Hollywood marvelous?
Fantastic.
In fact, one of the kids, we just had him, gave him facial surgery and put him in the same picture 3 times.
Was that really?
That was Rusty. Yeah.
I thought that was Jason Priestley. Wasn't he one of our
No,
kids?
no, he wasn't one of our kids.
Okay.
No.
How big was the egg now?
the egg I just laid, or
No, mine.
You don't have any regrets about the vacation films, do you?
Any regrets?
Yeah.
As in what? Financially?
No, like the last one. No, I don't think that, certainly.
No.
They did pretty well.
No, je ne regrette rien.
Je ne regrette rien. I'll see.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Why do you?
Yeah.
Why?
Because I want to do more of them. I love them. I think they're hilarious. Now I've got to just...
We should do more.
We really should.
We really should.
It's just very hard to get people together when they're working, one's doing a talk show, and the other's doing 2 movies.
You could shoot it. This only takes a couple hours a day.
You're right.
We could shoot a rep. Maybe Clark got a job as a talk show host. Maybe we could get the plot. Actually, I bet the audience could come up with a more intricate plot than we have. We just pass
Somehow I
cards
don't think
around.
so.
What would you like to see us do? Bungee jumping. Gee.
Yeah. Well, we're in California.
Okay.
The Griswolds go bungee jumping.
Okay,
You know what happened to Clark?
Yeah.
Gee, that rope was about 10 feet too long. That bungee cord.
There's
I'm okay. I feel all right. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back with Beverly as soon as I get the egg. Welcome back. For those of you filling up your appointment books, mark down tomorrow at 11 because Martin Short's going to drop by, and whenever we get together, things get pretty silly. Also, from the new hit series Dave's World, Harry Anderson will be joining me. So, 11 o'clock, mark that on your calendar, and if you don't...
Is that tomorrow?
Eat me. What?
That's tomorrow you're doing that?
Yeah.
That's a big night, Jeff.
It's not as big a night as it is tonight. I don't want you to ever say
This is
that's
magic.
a big night.
This is magic.
Is magic.
Magic.
And you know what else?
Magic. What?
This is magic. Pretty good, huh? How about this? See if I can do this. Wait a minute.
Oh, hey, make the sound. Could you make my favorite sound? That's a bad one.
What
Don't do
happened?
that.
What?
Make the sound.
What sound?
The sound.
Oh.
I love that sound. Isn't that a great sound?
What's that?
I love that.
This is the best darn interview I've ever had. Let me see, what else can I do? How about this? All right.
Don't get carried away.
Okay, I'm sorry. Let me ask you something.
Yes.
What happened to you?
When?
Okay, let me ask something different.
Okay.
Did you get stung by a bee recently?
Right there.
That's what I heard.
Thank
Let me
you.
see it.
Nope.
Let's show it to camera.
Nope.
Why?
Because it's awful.
Well, I was stung too, and I want you to know I was told that I was allergic. That's 10 years ago.
I know I am allergic, but it was just contained there.
Well, then
This
you're not
isn't the
allergic.
biggest
Your thumb
thing
is
that ever
allergic.
happened to me. Wait till you see this scar. Oh, my God.
All right.
Awful, isn't it?
Yeah, that's a bad bite.
You want to do some psychic surgery on it?
Well, you should spit on it.
No! No.
I was bitten by a bee 10 years ago, and my hand swelled up like a pig's thing. And I was told after that that... I'll be within a second.
Okay.
I was told after that that I was allergic. And just last weekend, just a minute, I was stung by a bee again.
Yeah?
And I ran all around the house looking for the syringe,
Yeah?
but we didn't have it.
Gee, Jeff,
You know what happened?
who cares?
All right. You're going to be directing your first film.
Yes, I am.
Yeah?
It's called Sorority Confidential. It's kind of like a post-feminist Animal House.
Well, that sounds great. I thought Animal House was post-feminist, but...
Well, this is post.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe that was pre.
Any toga parties or anything we can look forward to?
Phone lines. You know, those
No,
numbers that you call.
No. Oh, 900, yeah. Are you into that? Have you ever called
I ever
one?
done that?
Ever called one? Or ever been on one?
God. No. Huh?
Seriously. I mean, you do study for your parts.
No, and no. No, I'm directing this. I'm not acting.
Well, you have to get into the 900 number to direct.
No, my little brother was in the 900 number business, though.
He was? Which
yeah,
one?
But he left.
Yeah.
Tony. My little
No,
brother
not
Tony.
which brother. Which 900? Will you snap out of it?
Yeah. He was in the 900 number business. Now he's not.
Yeah. You know, I love having a guest come out and say, who cares? I guess nobody. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, I'm sick to death. We'll be right back.
What's the difference?
Uh-oh, hey, that's all the show Fox will let us do tonight, folks. Join me tomorrow for Martin Short and Harry Anderson. I'd like to thank Jason Priestley, the Enchanters, and the lovely Beverly D'Angelo for being my guest tonight. And most importantly, I'd like to thank you at home for watching. Good night, everybody. Go to bed. There's nothing else worth watching. Believe me.
Accommodations provided by the Bellage, West Hollywood's deluxe all-suite hotel. Combining sophistication and contemporary elegance. Bellage, a refuge from everything ordinary.
Some mysteries were never meant to be solved. But this Friday, 2 FBI agents will dare to open The X-Files, a new dramatic series premiering at 9/8 Central, right after an all-new Briscoe County Jr.